it's time to resume Patrol 4. I do believe it's Patrol 4. I'm horrible at remembering things like that, but whatever. Okay, as you can see, it's dark.
Ahead full.
Fairly calm seas.
Ahead standard.
It is the next game night. Giving my crew a chance to rest.
Returning to course, sir. Yes, sir.
Plan of action here would be to ride in on the surface, take advantage of the cover of darkness, get the pictures, get out. Now, keep it simple, stupid. And I don't know if you've ever heard that phrase or not, but, you know, it's a thing. Okay. Before I go any further, I wanted to discuss something that someone brought up on the forums. Now, they were talking about this TDC button here. The way it works. I don't know for sure that this works with out an actual target, but I think it does. Otherwise, send a bearing in range. Send a bearing in range. Hit this. Wow. And it computes the course for what you just sent. Now, let's see here. It also sets this automatically, but obviously it's a fictitious target and there's nothing doing 107 knots out there. Does not automatically set the angle on the bow though. Okay, regardless, this tool has a major flaw, and the best way I know how to describe it works like this. Just diagram it. Okay, so we'll say target is heading 90 degrees. Good enough. And we're going to take our readings at 2-minute intervals. Oops, 2-minute intervals. So he's doing a speed of 5 knots, which is about 330 yards. If it's a little off, who cares? Okay. So that looks about right. Good enough. So first reading will be here, second there, and hypothetical third there. Its true positions will be like that. Now, let's suppose in the course of taking your readings, you are, say, 75 yards off on the first reading, and call it 50 yards off on the second reading, and it actually works out like this. Now, that tool will give you the exact correct measurement for the speed and course between these 2 points, rounded to the nearest knot in degree, which would be, you can see the course is way off, and 300 yards, let's see, is that really 300? Okay, so it's about 325 in 2 minutes. The speed's in the ballpark anyways. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. 5 knots. A little short of 5 knots, but it would probably round it to 5 knots. Okay, now, let's say, to confirm, you take another reading and it's off by, 50 yards. And it's actually here. Now, one of the major flaws of this tool is that it does not average these and draw a line like we do when we're plotting. So here, you get the course right, well, not quite right, but about right, and it'll say you want 400 yards. Is that right? Yeah, there's 350, 450. Okay, so about 400 yards in 2 minutes. Says he's doing 6 knots. Okay, so which one are you going to believe? That's kind of the major problem, and it's why I don't use this tool. It's much, much better to actually plot the targets as you go along and, average them. It reduces the error quite substantially. Now, enough about that. Let's go onwards to victory. Gonna ramp up the time here. Oop, I need to check my radar. Okay.
Single contact.
Radar contact bearing 279.
Long range.
That's along that line somewhere, but I'm gonna guess that this guy is not a major hazard. Just by where he is, I'm gonna blow past him pretty quick. Okay, he's almost exactly 10 miles away at 279. So I'm just gonna do a quick and dirty plot here, just to gauge the hazard. C279 is, dang it, yeah, 81 degrees. Okay, and almost exactly 10 miles. Can recycle this, we don't need it anymore. Short of 10 miles probably, but yeah, he's moored in the harbor over there. It might be a patrol, it might just be a ship moored out there. I don't really care. So, just gonna move on. Get rid of this crap.
Single contact.
Same guy.
2-7 knot. Long range.
What's going to happen is I get in here, there's probably going to be patrols around, and I'll actually plot their patrol patterns on radar, but I'm going to cut the video because it's going to take a long time and it's going to be tedious, and frankly I don't want to upload a 4-hour video, and I doubt you guys want to watch it. .316. There's something. Okay. Now, see the way that this is showing them here on a screen, but it never actually reported them. What I think that is it's actually a bug. I don't think he's supposed to show up on radar at all. It's probably a small wooden vessel. I don't know if these subs could actually detect those or not with the period radar. It's probably just a sailboat.
Single contact.
327.
327. Long range.
Okay, we got a second contact over here. Now, I'm going to push in a little bit further before I stop the video. The further I can push in, the more targets I can actually plot.
Yes, sir. Returning to course, sir.
Single contact. Bearing 340. Long range.
340. That's still that one. Okay, so we've got 3 targets so far. Maybe a 4th.
Single contact. Bearing 260. Long range.
Radar range is in the ballpark of 9 miles. So far I can plot about there.
Ship spotted. 3, 5, 1. Long range.
5-1. Sailboat. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to decks awash here.
Yes, sir. New deck. 2, 5.
Yes, sir. 2,
Push
5.
it a little further. Need to get my damage control team ready. Of course, I very much hope that I don't have to use them. I think we can do that.
Ship spotted.
Warship spotted. That's an important message. Except it didn't show it up here for whatever reason. Okay.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
If we're seeing warships, I think it's time to go to radar depth and start plotting.
Yes, sir. New deck. 4, 4.
So I'm going to cut the video here, and I'll resume it once I've got some of these patrol zones plotted out. Okay, a small update here. The warship I spotted is that guy right there. I'm not sure how well you can see him in the video, but he is some sort of destroyer. I can't actually tell what he is, but he's a destroyer of some kind for sure. And he is definitely flying the Japanese military flag, or the naval ensign, not the meatball. So, that's definitely something I gotta watch. Anyways, back to plotting. Alright, here's what we've got so far, which at first glance is a big old, well, mess. This is an Atami gunboat. That's a destroyer. Don't know what this guy is yet. Don't know what that guy is yet, or that guy. I've lost track of him, so I don't know the rest of his route. He was heading up that way. This guy headed off that way. I don't know where he went. Tommy is going this way. Lost track of him. He's heading off that way. This guy I still have track of. Let's see, from what we can see so far, there's actually a fairly big dead zone in here, and I intend to exploit that. Although, at the moment, as crazy as it sounds, think traffic here is so intense, I'm going to need a diversion. There was a tugboat that went past me. I'm honestly thinking about going over and deck gunning them to, you know, get these destroyers' attention, so that I should be long gone by the time they respond. So I'm going to see if I can't find them real quick and go do that. And I'm going to cut the video here for now while I head out this way. Well, here he is. I'm going to get a little bit closer and use him with the deck gun, which is all ready to go.
Bearing 180.
Yes, sir. Hard to port. Hard to port. Yes, sir. Hard to port.
Tugboat. There it is.
Bearing 194. Bearing
Yes,
2
sir.
1
Yes, sir.
1.
0.
Bearing 227. Bearing 231.
It's actually moving pretty dang quick.
Yes, sir. New course. 1 9 yes, 5. Sir. New course. 1 9 5. Yes, sir. Runner 0.
Bearing 2
Yes,
2
sir.
2.
0.
Okay, 4,500 yards.
Bearing 2
Start
1
shooting
9.
at it.
Yes, sir. Service the boat.
It's looking fast.
Warship bearing 218. Moving away.
I really don't think a tugboat could eat too many 5-inch shells. Or 4-inch shells, I think I actually have, but still, whatever. That's... I know it's bigger than you might think, just, you know, at first thought, if you're not really familiar with ships, but it's still a fairly small boat to be, you know, for you to be punching holes like that in it. And there it goes. Now, if my intent was served, destroyers are going to be swarming all
Warship
over this
bearing
area.
217. Moving away.
I get to slip away.
Yes, sir.
Warship bearing 205. Moving away.
Yes, sir.
Turn the decks
New
awash.
deck. 2
Warship
5.
bearing 184.
Yes,
Moving
sir.
away.
2 5.
Warship bearing 165. Warship, bearing 1,
Alright.
1, moving away.
I'm going to cut the video here for now, and
Warship,
see what
bearing
happens.
1, 4, 8, move.
Well, so far, plan seems to be working. Got the destroyer closing in on the area, firing out flares. And I'm keeping a wide berth. So, unless I really screw up, there's no way he's going to find me. Thought you might want to see this. As you can see, my strategy only partially worked. But partially is better than nothing. I'm currently here. A merchant ahead. Where did he go? 347. There he is. I don't know if he's just moored out here or what, but I'm gonna try and avoid that guy. I'm guessing that these two distant contacts out here are actually my objective. So I'm going to keep pressing and see if I can't get those pictures. Just a quick update. Close enough with this guy, I can see his bow wake now, so obviously he's not just moored.
Periscope down.
Good periscope depth and let
Yes,
him
sir.
go by on the
Periscope
plan. And, okay, I'm going to cut the video. Thought I'd ID the guy real quick, and just can post him through 3,000 tons. Nothing too critical. So far, we're proceeding as planned, though. Okay. I can just make out the silhouettes of the carriers, and those are ranges found by radar. Losing daylight, or the cover of dark, and there's a destroyer just loitering and listening over there. Doing pretty good though. In a minute, I'm going to show you a trick. Got my first bearing on this guy. This is to plot the position of a stationary target without radar. Okay, so first bearing is there. What I'm going to do is wait a while. Wait until I've gone about 1,000 yards or so. Honestly, the further the better, but it doesn't really matter. The sole consideration with this method is the accuracy of, your measurements and tools. So, it's 500 yards.
Contact. Merchant. Moving away. Bearing 201.
Yeah.
Long range.
Gotta love the sonar, man. Okay, there's 1,000 yards. Switch to the attack scope. Okay, now his current bearing is 5-6 degrees. So 5-6, and his position is where bearings intersect. So right there.
Yes, sir. Periscope down.
I suppose I'm going to give him a wide berth.
Yes, sir. Periscope down.
that way is probably not an option for now. Here's what we're going to do though. I'm going to slip in this way.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if we can
Yes, sir.
see them well enough to finish the objective. There's one of them. Is there two? There were two targets on radar. Yeah, there's two. Obviously naval vessels. Where's the carriers? Go. Not that. Yeah, that's really looking a lot like them. 11,000 ton escort carrier. This guy. $17,000 ton escort carrier. If I remember correctly, the Tayo was actually built off of a merchant hull. I mean, like a passenger liner. Can't say I know anything about this guy, though. Still looks like it's another conversion. Now, I'm trying to remember. It might actually be the Shikaku. I kind of think it was actually built off the hull of the Yamato. It was a Yamato class battleship that converted. Let's see. I kind of think it was. Anyways, I'm going to cut the video for now, and once I get a little bit closer, I'll be getting pictures of these guys. I'm honestly tempted to see if I can't torpedo one of them. I know it's risky, it's dang risky, but I just might be able to pull it off. And slip out of here quietly. Anyways, I'll put some more thought into it between segments here. Just thought this was neat and worth sharing. That's that same destroyer from before. So, anyways, right now I'm thinking I'm going to try and slip around behind these guys. Then torpedo them, then kind of slip out, maybe this way. That. It's time to complete the objective, I think. So, there's the picture. Hope the commander's happy. So we make it out of this. Well, I've set myself up in attack position. Should be about 4,000 yards from each one. Priority, let's get this guy. No need for a high speed setting here. hope that my gamble is paid off. Okay, let's see. I've already identified this guy, but it lost track. Tayo. Where did he go? There he is. Oh, that's wrong. It's on the deck. Let's get a radar range.
Yes, sir.
Radar depth. Yes, sir. Radar depth.
He's on 142. Looks like 4,100 yards away. Okay. Let's see, 4,100 yards. I really wish it was easier to enter a number here, but it's not. Okay, that should be good enough. Low speed. That'll be a runtime of 3 minutes 55 seconds.
Firing 2-5. Firing 2-6. Torpedo in the water. Firing 2-7. Torpedo in the water. Firing 2-8. Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
Exit path. It's
Yes,
going to
sir.
be exactly the same as my entrance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yes, I had decided to give the carriers an extra wide berth. Worried about, you know, mines and subnets and things like that. My gamble was that there wouldn't be any on the backside. That they would figure, you know, you're going to attack from the front. We'll see if it worked.
Single contact. Bearing 162. Long range.
It's a 3-minute 54-second runtime. $17,000 tons hangs in the balance. Anytime now.
Torpedo impact.
That's one success.
Torpedo impact.
2.
Torpedo impact. Torpedo impact.
And And they all worked. What are the odds? Well, as Biff Tannen would say, it's time to, you know, get the hell out of here. Actually, what did he say? I forget. Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can't lame around over here. Probably over here, wait till night, and then escape. That's the plan. Well, it's starting to get dark again. As you can see, that carrier's still sticking out of the water a little bit, but part of him is also going to be sitting on the bottom too. It's interesting. There's the other carrier. Here's the Kinposen Maru again. For some reason this guy just seems to always be in the way.
Yes, sir. Radar set.
Yes, sir. Periscope tech.
Yes, sir. Periscope down. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 4. No. Yes, sir.
Well, it's the moment I've been waiting for. Cover of darkness. The aircraft carrier is still burning over there. Anyways, Kinposen Maru over there. I'm kind of out of his visual now. I'm about to surface, run decks awash, and see about getting out of here. I'm going to cut the video and restart it when something happens. Oh, we just got spotted by an aircraft. I was too busy evading him to remember to record. Odds of an aircraft spotting us at night. Not too great, honestly, but it happens, so whatever. Anyways, what I'm going to do is keep moving. Since we just got attacked, I'm sure every destroyer in the area has been vectored towards us. Gotta open up the range. Gotta open up the range and get the hell out of here. In case you're wondering, that was to force it to reload full magazine. Let's see what the surface situation is.
Single contact. Bearing 7-1. Long range.
Whatever reason, the game still thinks I'm submerged. So CO2 is not changing.
Yes, sir. Recharging batteries.
Whatever. I think for now, I'm ready to move on. You know, cut the video and pick it back up when something happens again. After that near miss with the aircraft, I hope the rest of the patrols are going to be uneventful. That's happened. That's the third time that noise has popped up when I was in this harbor. Every time it happens, it scares the crap out of me. Don't know what it is, but whatever. Anyway, I was going to cut the video. It's like we've got an auxiliary sub-chaser sitting out there listening. Not really too worried about him, though. We should pass outside of his range, I think. A lot of crap to port there. We're just gonna have to angle out like that.
Yes, sir. Returning to course,
I didn't mention it before, but I did spot a shore battery on this island here, so I guess when I get close, I'm gonna have to run a periscope depth for a short while. Run a periscope depth on that leg.
Single contact. Bearing 2-3-3. Long range.
Anyway, I was gonna cut the video. Well, it looks like we're clear. Spot a sailboat out there, but out of the harbor. Which, seriously,
yes, sir.
That was rough. I hate going in there. It's time for a status report. Vineyard conducts anti-shipping operations. Okay, whatever. What was my tonnage? That's what I want to know. Well, so far up to 38,000 tons. It's pretty decent. Not great, mind you, but decent. Okay, I'm gonna cut the video here,
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
and this will probably conclude, you know, the current part, whatever it is, I believe part 3. And doing this and returning to base will be part 4. So, till next time.